Hey man, what it is, what it ain't. We here for another episode of the From the Jump podcast. I'm your host DJ Hero with a few of my co-hosts and bro-hosts, but you know how it go though. As always, you know who we got in the building. Ooh, where'd he go?
Black
You feel
Jesus.
me?
Yes sir. We got
Yes,
Josh,
sir.
aka Black Jesus, in the building. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, doing good.
You ready for this? Ready for this basketball talk today?
Hell yeah, bro. Let's get
Alright,
into it.
let's get it. And you already know who it is. Dropping disses as soon as they come out. You know who he is.
Big Meech, huh?
Yeah.
Big Meech, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Big Meech, aka the biggest in the building, man. How you doing today, big bro?
Good, good. Ready to get on this last playoff push.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're finally here. And last but not least, we don't have an intro, but we have a special guest coming in at the last minute. Had to make a quick sub. We got Big Abe in the building.
Yes, sir.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Yes, sir. How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm here. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I can't complain. So
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
get it.
That's what I like to hear, man. I appreciate you for joining us. My boy
Yes,
Meech
sir.
had to make a quick call. It's like whenever your team running short on players and you need a nigga for pickup. Abe is the go to for the phone call. So I appreciate that, man. Whew. So the NBA regular season is officially over. We are here, baby. It's playoff basketball once again. Y'all know how we get down every year when it comes to the playoffs. We get down with the get down, and we're here. We're here. Some things, some shit may have changed, flip flop, switched around, but for the most part, things still stayed the same. For the most part, as far as I know, the Cleveland Cavaliers today locked down the 4th spot. The New York Knicks jumped Milwaukee for this number
Ooh.
two overall seed in the
Yup.
East. A surprise to most of us, even though we've been kind of keeping up with it all year. Or the Orlando Magic are a playoff team in the Eastern Conference. They are not a play-in team. They are not out of the playoffs. They are
It's
officially a
wild.
solidified Eastern Conference playoff team this year.
What seed
And
are they?
they are the 5th seed.
Yeah, that's official then. That's
Fifth
official.
seed. They finished above Indiana, who was at 6, Philly, who was at 7, Miami, who was at 8, Chicago, who was at 9, and Atlanta rounding it off at 10. Obviously, Boston with the best record in the East or in the NBA, 64-18. Then we move on to the Western Conference, man. Home, all of us except for Josh here, where we hail from. OKC has locked down the number one spot in the Western Conference. Uh, Definitely
Crazy.
surprising. Uh, Not something I expected from us so fast. I didn't think Chet Holmgren would impact the team that much to where we go from struggling to get into the playoffs last year to getting the number one seed. And I know people probably don't attest that to him because they're not, it wasn't on the Wimbenyama shit, but obviously he impacted the game at some point because we're in different standings. The reigning NBA champions, Denver Nuggets at number 2. The young Minnesota Timberwolves, or should I say, uh, the young king Jordan's illegitimate child Anthony
I'm
Edwards has
dead,
led
bro.
the Timberwolves to the 3 spot. You have the Clippers at 4, Dallas Mavericks at 5, Phoenix at 6, rounding off the official playoff teams. Then you have the play-in teams with the New Orleans Pelicans, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Sacramento Kings, and the Golden State Warriors. With that being said, fellas, it's official now. We can kind of talk about it. I want to start in the Eastern Conference though first, and I'm gonna start with Meech. Philly,
Yes,
Miami
sir.
is it stay the same.
Yes.
You got Philly?
Um, no, I have
No.
Miami. Yes. Yeah, I have
Mm.
Miami. Um,
Wow.
Jimmy Butler has an axe to grind with Philly always because they kept Tobias Harris over him.
Fact.
Tobias Harris over
Um,
me.
yeah. Joel Embiid is. I don't think he's 100. I don't even think he's 80% healthy with his knee. Sorry, Josh, but I don't think Joel Embiid is, and the Heat play hard as fuck, and it's almost like they turn into a much better team when the playoffs start for some reason. Um, they they're weird like that. So Yeah, I have the Heat getting that 7th spot and playing New York, which we talked about is going to be because they were both in different seedings a week ago. New York and Miami will be a great series. So that's what I got.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna start with you. I'm gonna go with you next. Philly, Miami. Who you got?
Um, I think I'm gonna take Philly on this one, man. You
Okay.
can't. They. I don't think Miami has an answer for him. I do agree with Meach to some degree because the way that the Heat are built are they're literally built for the playoffs. But Joel Embiid is such a dominant force, bro. Like I don't see them. I don't see them stopping him at all. Like I just don't see it. And I'm going to take. And they still got Tyrese Maxey. They still got some strong weapons outside of Joel Embiid. So I'm taking the Sixers.
All right, and then the Philly guy, the Philly native at this time, Josh. I can assume taking Philly.
I'm actually
Ooh.
taking Philly, nigga. Yeah, bro. Come on, what you think this is? I ain't switching up on my boys. Exactly. Yeah, we got Philly, bro. He is going. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Yeah, Philly is taking it. Now, will it be easy? Hell no. It's not going to be easy at all. There's probably going to be a game where Joel's going to sit out, rest, like Meach said, his knee. We hate knee injuries. I hate knee injuries, being from Chicago and dealing with D Rose in his knees. And, now I moved over here and now we got Embiid with knees. Maybe it's me, man. Maybe I need to go somewhere else. But I'm a little nervous, but I'm still confident in my boys, Tyrese Maxey. Hopefully Tobias, with all that money we throwing at him, can show up or he gone. He's just going to be gone. He's not, or we're not, he's just not going to come back. So yeah, that's my take. I think it might be like
But it's only one game because it's the play-in.
I know it's gonna be a close game though. It's gonna be a close game.
Okay. All right.
You're
And
right.
then-
I'm thinking playoff. I was thinking playoffs, but yeah, he's gonna play. He's gonna play.
Okay. He gonna get that one. Chicago, where Josh is actually from, Chi-Town, and Atlanta. Where y'all got Meach? Or actually, hold on, Meach. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Let me start with Josh, and then we're gonna rotate back.
Yeah,
Hey,
roll back around.
Josh, hometown. DeMar DeRozan, Kobe White,
I know.
Vucevic,
I'm looking
Trey
at-
Young.
I'm looking at I'm looking at who's healthy right now on the depth chart. Capella's doing a day to day that could give us some answers, but DeAndre Hunter is kind of a sleeper when his game time. He can kind of show up and show out. They don't have Jalen Johnson though, who's been really good for them at the beginning of the season. And with the Bulls, I think we're working with a full squadron right now. So
Outside of Zach LaVine and Lonzo Ball.
yeah, very true. But Kobe White's been really showing up this season. So I'm gonna go with the underdogs. I'm gonna go with my Bulls. I'm gonna go with the
Okay.
underdog.
Abe, talk to me. Who you got? Chicago, Atlanta. What's your prediction?
That's going to be a close one. I think I'm gonna take Chicago. They got a little bit more veteran leadership on that roster. They got DeMar, they got Vujicic, or however you say his name. They got Andre Drummond coming off the bench. They got Caruso, who's already NBA champion. They got Kobe White, a young, spark plug, whether he's coming off the bench or starting. They just got a solid team. And I feel like Atlanta's never really found their identity they never really found a true identity this whole season. That's why they were up and down. They were up and down. DeJounte, you can't deny Trey Young, him and his talent, or DeJounte Murray. But outside of them two, what do you got? Respectfully, I know you got some decent role players like Bogdanovich coming off the bench. DeAndre Hunter is a decent little role player, but I just don't see them stacking up against that way. And then, their big men, I don't think they have any big men to mess with Andre Drummond and Vucevic. So that's my take on that series.
All right, Meech, talk to me.
I got Atlanta. Um, Atlanta in that game is going to have two of the three best players on the court: Trae Young, DeJounte Murray. The other best player on the court is DeMar DeRozan. But who's after that? Vucevic, Obi White. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, nigga, Atlanta is gonna be. Atlanta is better. Trae Young is
Okay.
back. Niggas, Dejounte Murray's having a great season. I got Atlanta. I'll put money on that if you want to take a side bet, Abe.
Oh, oh, oh.
I'm gonna hold off on that. Funds tight right now.
Yeah,
All right. Whew.
I don't know because also Atlanta's lost their last 6 games, so something's off. So
they
unless
are. But
unless
Trae
they,
Young is back though.
Tyrese
that's a good
Halliburton
point.
and them boys beat brakes off their mother.
Trae Young is back,
today.
and we know what Trae Young can do when the lights is on.
It's
Yeah.
true.
He no fugazi.
He's competitive. So now, I haven't commented on the whole East, right? We finna go to the West, and I'm gonna start this off, and I'm gonna let y'all dictate which way this is finna go, right? I can say this as a competitor, or I can talk about this as a fan. I'm gonna tell y'all I lean more as a competitor, because if I talk as a fan, Meech might get mad at me. And this is pertaining to the Pelicans versus the Lakers series. I'm gonna let Abe, since you're the guest, how you want me to approach this, bro? Just talk to me, because it's finna get real funky.
Let's go. Let's go with the competitive side. I want to hear the
Okay.
competitive side. You know what I'm saying?
Competitive side, right?
Yes, sir. Because that's
As a
what we do.
competitor, we're doomed, right? I'm gonna keep it. Niggas is doomed, right? And that's fine. Obviously, you know, the Lakers have had our number all season. It don't matter what other team they play. The Lakers could play the Nets and lose randomly for no reason, right? But when they play the Pelicans, they play the best basketball they play. They look like NBA champions every time they play the Pelicans. Everybody hits shots. D'Lo hits shots. Damn, Austin Reeves looks like a max player. Damn, Rui Hachimura get buckets. LeBron had 7 assists in the first quarter, 13 and a half. His highest in his career, 13 in the first half. Like, come on, bro. So, right,
That's
we're
crazy.
doomed. We're doomed. And I'm okay with it. Now I gotta throw in the fan side, right? Because I don't ever wish injury on nobody. But god damn it, if we did nothing else today, we fucked AD's back up. And by God, as a fan, I am cool with it because I got a couple dudes on that defensive team that when you start trying to back us down, AD, you ain't finna get nothing but this. All in them back spasms, my boy. All in them back spasms. So, it's cool, right? Even if I'm Willie Green, I'm pulling all my starters as soon as I can. I want to lose this game. Why? Why, you might ask? We lose this game, they get the 7th seed. Now y'all go into a series with a back spasming AD against the best, arguably the best, no disrespect to Joel, center in the NBA in Joker. You not getting out of that, my boy. You not surviving that, AD, Lakers, Bron. You're not. So that's what I got to say on that. Meech, go ahead. I done talked enough. It's your team.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know what I text you during the game. I literally don't know why we have y'all's number the way we do. When the play-in tournament happened, it was the same situation. They just be dogpiling on the no Diddy on the Pels. I don't know why. We always end up beating y'all by like 20 or 30, this season. And it seems like every time that happens, we eliminate Zion from being a threat either in the first half or the second half. Today we eliminated him from the first half. He got busy in the second half a little bit, but we were up by 20 already at that point. But
Too late.
my predictions is y'all are gonna beat us on Tuesday.
No. Please God, no. I hope not.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hope not.
I hope y'all beat us, and y'all will beat us. I don't want to play Denver. Fuck that. And then I predict the Kings to. I hope the Warriors beat the Kings. The Kings play too fucking fast. And they whooped our ass the other day. And then we'll play the Warriors. LeBron, he been fucking Golden State up for 10 years. You know what I mean? We play the Warriors, get the AC, play the Thunder, who we've beat 5 times this year, 4 times this year. 8-1 matchup. It's gonna be the first 8-1 upset since Golden State Warriors beat Dallas Mavericks in 2007.
The bad boys.
That was the We Believe Warriors.
Yeah, we believe.
That's it.
Yeah,
No,
That's it.
wait.
so
The Heat. Didn't the Heat beat the
they beat
Celtics
because they went to the
that year?
finals.
They went to the finals. It was the
Yeah,
bubble
yeah.
year.
So 2020. All right, bet
Yeah.
8-1 upset, but we have to lose to Pels, and we have to beat Golden State or
No.
Sacktown.
I think they did that shit on purpose, right? And now that you're saying that, my antennas is up. Because if niggas on Fugazi shit and AD playing that back spasm so he has a reason not to play so they can lose, oh, well, guess what? Zion all of a sudden finna start eating tonight, and that nigga can't play Tuesday, right? So that's how we finna go. But, all right, Josh,
All right.
you
So
agreeing?
we still on the Lakers
Playing
Yeah,
7,
Lakers.
8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
All right. So I think the Lakers are going to beat the Pels. I mean, but LeBron could play his mind games and whatnot and try to lose, like Meech was saying, so they don't go against Denver. But Sacramento's gonna beat the Warriors. I guarantee that. I just feel it in my bones, feeling the air. This is going. The era of Golden State is over.
I sure hope so.
Okay.
I think it's over. We're not gonna see them in a finals probably for a very long time.
So who you got, Pels or Kings after that?
After that, I still gonna go with Kings.
Don't
Actually,
piss. You
Damn.
I'm
Pels
gonna
is-
go with Kings, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Sabonis has got the paint on lock, bro. He's gonna get 15 rebounds in that whole game against y'all. Fox is gonna turn up, and I think Hooter's gonna be doing like that year where what's his
that
name?
nigga's out.
He's
gone
out.
for the rest of the season.
I
bro.
didn't know that. Oh,
And Malik Monk is out too.
Oh,
right?
never mind. Then they lose.
So it's Fox and
It's
Sabonis.
Pelicans then. It's Pelicans then. Never mind.
And
Harrison
fun fact
Barnes.
They're
is,
still going to
the
beat the Warriors.
Pelicans
Though.
color.
I still believe that they're going to beat the Warriors. Still, because the Warriors have no center. We've said that
Facts.
on many pods in this season. But then knowing that information, they're not going to beat the Pelicans.
but even if they had them, fun fact, we're 5-0 on them niggas. It
That's
don't
cool.
matter.
That's
5-0,
cool.
baby. All right, Abe, talk to us nice. At least me.
The Warrior or the Lakers and Pell series. Knowing how the Lakers are, knowing how they play their cards, I think they're gonna, I think they're gonna lay down and lose. I know that if they really wanted to beat the Pelicans, no, with all due respect, DJ, they would beat the Pelicans. But I think they're gonna lay down so they don't have to go against the Nuggets and get a better chance at, the championship. So I'm taking the Pels on that one. And then the Warriors Kings, I'm taking the Warriors. I'm taking the Warriors because I like the King. The Kings have a young, up and coming roster, but they're a little inconsistent. And then now that they don't have any bench score, people don't know, but Malik Monk was a huge punch to their offense. Whether he came off the bench or started or not, he was a huge spark to their offense. He opened up the floor, he stretched the floor, he could get to the basket, and he probably was well, I was going to say second best playmaker, but he's their third best playmaker.
Second
Their first
best.
over Sabonis.
Third
You saying
best.
over
Yeah.
De'Aaron.
Third
No,
best.
I'm saying
Okay, fair.
no, yeah, third best because De'Aaron
Okay.
Fox is probably their best playmaker.
Yeah.
Sabonis is probably their second best player, and I'm talking about assist wise, like actually making
Yes.
plays for their players. And then it's Malik Monk. So that was a huge blow for them. Kevin Horter,
True.
he stretched the floor. So I think their backs against the wall when you still got Steph, you still got Draymond, you still got Clay,
Yeah.
you got
Chris Paul.
Kaminga, you got Chris Paul who can literally turn up and he's just kind of been coasting the whole year. I
Big
mean, he
man
was hurt
does.
for a little bit, but Chris Paul can literally turn it up to a whole nother level. And then like, what are they going to do? You know what I mean? But it's gonna be. I think it's gonna go down to the wire. But I'm taking the Warriors on that one.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. So I
Hopefully
just checked.
Draymond doesn't get ejected.
Right, that's true. So I just checked. We won 2-1 against the Warriors, 5-0 against the Kings. And I'm gonna just put this in here. Adam Silver, you won't hear this, but I hope you do. If you let Braun get away with that fuck shit, if that was the case, y'all should have let us win today, right? Lock up the 6th seed. You
Nope.
and AD, LeBron and AD could have won, right? I mean, LeBron and AD could have lost to the Phoenix Suns in the first round and made it look like they tried and lost anyways. Why did you have to come play us, a team that you've swept, and then you're gonna all of a sudden roll over? It's gonna look crazy, Adam Silver. That's all I'm saying. They should have just let us win today, played Phoenix, went out there and did a practice, basically lost, then went down to the AC.
I think the NBA scheduled all these games at the same time on purpose, so there was no because we couldn't see who was winning and who was gonna be the
Good
seeding.
point. That's a
That
good
ended
point.
up at the very end. Everybody played at what was it, 12:30 and 2:30?
And yes. But at the
So
same time, if you let us win, you're already gonna face the Phoenix Suns if we beat y'all. Like no matter what.
okay,
Lakers are
look, this
petty, bro.
no. This is what is gonna happen because I'm not sorry, Golden State and Sacramento both have the tiebreaker over the Lakers. So we would have been the 10th seed if we lost. So
Gotcha.
we would have had to play 2 games to get in, and then ended up playing the Nuggets or the Thunder or the Timberwolves, however that shaped out. But we didn't know.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So our best bet was to just win, and then we can try to control our destiny with the play-in situation.
Okay.
So, but I
So
hope we lose to y'all.
no, I hope not. But so with that said, we're gonna start. We're gonna keep it here in the Western Conference really quick. So everybody's got the Lakers coming out as the 8th seed, correct?
Yeah.
Everybody got Lakers. So Lakers, Thunder. What is your prediction for that first round? Real quick.
Lakers, go ahead.
Lakers, and how many games?
5.
Woo. Josh? Lakers, Thunder.
I will say, is this like perfect? Like AD is fine.
Yeah, we'll go 80
Both
That
fine.
that makes a big difference.
Okay.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
All right, he's fine. Oh man, I'm gonna say Thunder. I'm gonna go with the underdog.
Even though
They're
they're the
not the
number one
underdog. They're the
seed.
number 1 seed.
No,
Wait, but
he's right.
yeah, but the way
He's
y'all
right.
talking,
He's
the way
right.
y'all talking, and feel like what everyone else is saying. The
No,
Lakers
bro.
gonna
Josh
beat the brakes out of the freaking Thunder, bro. They,
Josh
it's
is right,
Braun and
bro.
AD, and people downplay Chet. People, Shy's great. He's up for the MVP talk, but like no one is really talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, bro.
Fuck
When I'm
that.
scrolling through ESPN, when I'm seeing Stephen A. talk, no one's talking about these niggas being number
Chet-
1 seed right now. People are
Josh
still
is
just talking
right,
about
bro.
LeBron. I'm seeing LeBron be like he first one being 45, 11, and 11. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. But you're going into the play-in right now. So they still hyping up the Lakers. So to me, that's not being the underdog.
I feel
It's-
you.
You're right.
I'm
You're
with
right.
yes.
Go ahead.
Wait,
Go
what are
ahead.
you gonna say, Meech?
No, go ahead, Abe. I'll let Abe go.
I was just saying, I agree. Like, it's crazy that the Thunder's number 1 seed, but like in reality, from a Hooper's perspective or from a fan's perspective, they're still the underdog. Like,
No, man, that's
yes,
bullshit.
they are,
Y'all,
Meech. Come on, we
no,
know
that's
this.
bull.
We're from
Bro,
Oklahoma, and we know realistically that like they just don't match up well with the
right, because
Lakers,
it's
bro.
Braun, bro. It's Braun in the playoffs, bro. Like
Fuck
he's
that.
gonna pull out some crazy
No,
numbers.
man.
You
I
know what I'm
don't
saying?
want see
And with
see.
a healthy AD, the way he's been playing this year,
I
I
don't like this,
mean,
man. I don't like it one bit because
but I say real quick, I say Oklahoma City, like 4-3.
So 7-game series.
Yeah, 7 game
They
series.
win game 7 against LeBron. Ooh.
I don't like this. You see how they are already pushing the a narrative that the Lakers had an easy first round matchup. You
Meech,
see how
you
that's
just said these
I
niggas is finna
I ain't
win
say it was
5
easy.
and get 5 games.
Meech
I
is
didn't say it was
playing
going
with
to be
y'all,
easy.
man.
No,
Meech is trolling right now.
I'm not trolling, bro. Listen,
I know Meech.
we don't man we don't get no credit for our 2020 championship. Everybody say I don't want to go back to 2020 too much, but everybody was saying that that first round against the Blazers was going to be the toughest. They were the toughest 8 seed in NBA history. Did they not? We beat them.
I don't remember the talk.
When we were the ones. This was the talk. Abram no, because he's a fake Blazers fan.
Oh shit! Straight, brah.
I'm a former Blazers fan. That organization is in shambles, bro.
Okay, Abram,
I'll
tell me
take
what the talk
responsibility. Hold on.
was.
I'll take responsibility. I'm not truly a Blazers fan in my heart no more because that organization is in shambles. The ownership is all over the place. The roster's like I don't fuck with them no more.
Okay,
But
I'm only saying.
you,
I'm only saying that we're going to beat them 4-1. I'm not saying it's going to be easy.
Wow.
The Nuggets beat us
Meech
4-1.
4-1 is
4-1.
That's not
that's
easy.
easy
Listen,
That
dub.
sounds easy to me.
listen.
Nigga.
The Nuggets beat us 4-0 in the Western Conference Finals. Every game went down to the wire. We couldn't finish with them. They didn't have an easy outing. They didn't have an easy matchup with us in the conference finals just because they beat us 4-0. No, but would you think it was easy?
No, but Meech,
Oh,
you have Aaron Gordon on LeBron James. You have Jokic, who Anthony Davis has to guard. When it comes to in comparison with Oklahoma City Thunder, who is guarding LeBron?
hey, they got the 1 seed. That's
Nobody.
on, bro. It don't
Nobody,
matter.
Meech.
Nobody,
Just say
bro.
nobody,
Who's
bro.
guarding AD?
You ain't you
Bro.
brought the
Nobody.
number 1 seed, bro.
Nobody.
Come
So
on.
it's our fault that their GM didn't
We're not
address the
saying
holes.
it's your
against.
fault. We're saying that is an everybody is expecting them to have an easy run
Yeah,
through.
Jalen Williams is going. Come on, bro. No one's
They
ever
have-
put Jalen
they
Williams
have
in a
a-
conversation of anything.
All I know is the Lakers don't have an MVP candidate. The Thunder do. That's all I'm saying.
LeBron's not an MVP.
They have
candidate?
LeBron,
No,
bro.
he's not. He's not. He's not in the MVP discussions.
He should be.
We're an 8 seed, baby. We should be lucky to get in. They should roll over us.
Oh, this guy, man.
Can we be honest? Can we be honest here? Right?
I am.
hilarious.
Everybody is expecting whoever the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Oklahoma City Thunder run into. Look at who's in the play-in in
I get
the
it.
Western Conference, right? Those are all veteran teams, except for maybe if you want to say the Pelicans and Sacramento. But if the Timberwolves or the damn Thunder run up against the Lakers or Golden State, everybody believes that those play-in teams can beat them.
I believe that.
Nobody believes the teams in the East can beat the Bucks or the damn. I mean, besides Philly, can beat the Bucks, fucking Boston.
I do. I
Okay,
think.
we
I
finna
think.
go back.
I think. I think Indiana is going to beat, or if not beat them, I think Indiana. I think that goes 6 or 7 games. They got their number. They beat them like 5 times.
No, that's
this
true.
season.
That's true. But I'm saying the playing teams.
Oh,
Wait,
player team.
Go ahead,
wait,
Josh.
real quick, before we move on to the next topic,
Yes.
I just want to say with the Oklahoma City Thunder, there's no one on that team that averages 20. The only person that averages 30 is Shy,
Okay.
and everyone else is under 20. On the
That's-
Lakers, there's 3 people that there's 3 people that average 20 points.
Okay. How many people average 20 for Denver?
Shit, Joker. That's
And
probably
that's it. And so. Hey, that's the same deal, baby.
This nigga Meech is crazy.
Joker
just
and
saying.
Murray. Joker and Murray average 20.
Oh shit! Well, we're the underdogs. That's all I'm saying. When we play, when we ended up matching up against OKC
Right.
as an 8 seed,
We'll see what Vegas says.
as
Right.
as an 8 seed, if we win
Josh
Well,
got you with
there's-
the Vegas.
5, because them niggas they got the fix. they know
They got the script.
Them
They
niggas
know-
can see.
they know what it's gonna be. But that's facts. But I think there should be a lot of praise on the Lakers for beating. I can already tell if y'all already pushing the agenda and the narrative that that's an easy first round matchup from an 8 to a 1 seed. That's crazy. I know the media are gonna do the same thing.
Meech, you
Nigga, that's
said they're gonna win 4-1.
Because
thank
I'm a
you,
Laker.
bro. Like, what is
Listen,
wrong with this nigga, yo?
I'm a biased Laker fan. You can't believe it what I say.
Hey,
You
hey,
should take.
watch how I
You
get him
should.
right here. Watch how I get this nigga right here. Denver Pelicans. I'll start it off, nigga. That's a 4-0 Denver, and I'm a Pelicans fan. Let me just put it like that, right? We're not beating them.
That's
I'm
right.
not.
No,
I'm
you're
not.
not. Yeah, you're
No,
not beating.
no,
Okay,
that's right.
but everybody in this fucking square of cameras thinks that, well, except for Josh, thinks that the Lakers are gonna beat the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Why?
If I
They're an 8 seed. Why do you think that
okay,
they're
okay,
gonna?
this nigga Meech is on one today.
I'm just trying to figure out
This
why
nigga
do you
is
think the
on one
who's
today.
the MVP probably gonna win MVP, rookie of the possibly could win rookie of the year.
What was the regular season matchup like? How
For
did that
who?
end up?
Don't worry about that.
Nah,
Yeah,
can
nah.
somebody
Let
pull
me.
up the
Yeah,
stats?
I'll
Don't
pull it
worry
up.
about
I'll look
that.
at it. Y'all go ahead, keep chopping it.
Uh, possibly most improved,
I'm saying 4-2 Lakers.
possibly
4-2
most improved
Lakers.
player. They're gonna have 3 award winners and probably coach of the year. Them niggas are gonna have a similar year
3-1.
that.
Damn.
Shit.
Wow.
Wow.
Listen,
Meech,
Hey,
Meech.
listen.
Hold on, Meech. We've seen this before, bro. Just like you
when
said, with the Warriors versus the Mavericks. Dirk had won MVP. I think Jerry Stackhouse or fucking
bull
Jason
crap,
Terry had
bro.
won six. Listen, Jason Terry had won 6 Man of the Year. Like they had a strong team. They were the favorite to win they were the number 1 seed. Well, I guess that's different.
Yes,
That's different.
exactly.
That's
They
different.
were
Let me take
favored
that
to win
back.
the series because they were the
They
one.
were.
See
They
how he
were.
just shot himself in the
But
foot?
this is different. This is different because the
Yeah,
Lakers
we're
are,
the 8
bro.
seed.
They still have their whole championship nucleus. Like
No, we
eh,
don't.
they're gonna beat
No,
the
we
Thunder,
don't.
bro.
Jared
Yes, y'all
Vanderbilt
do. Y'all
still
got AD. Y'all got AD. You still got
and Braun,
LeBron.
and that's it.
Austin Reeves, was he not a part of that championship
No,
team?
No.
Who else?
that's it, bro.
Um,
That's it.
that's all
Okay.
Yeah,
you need.
all the
Nah,
dudes,
That's all
all
you
the other
need.
dudes are gone. All the other dudes are gone.
AD, that's all you need, bro. It's AD and Braun.
that's
Okay,
bull crap.
so next we're gonna go Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Phoenix Suns. I'm gonna start with Abe. Tell me who you got. 7 game series. How many games does it go and who wins?
I think that one's gonna go down to the wire. I think that's gonna be a 7 game series.
Okay.
Um, but I'm gonna take the Suns. I think they
Okay.
got a little bit more veteran leadership and
Mm-hmm.
playoff experience.
Mm-hmm.
KD is still KD. Devin
Fact.
Booker is still hell of a player. I mean, Ant. I love his game. I love his I know he plays both sides of the floor. Um, is Carl Anthony Towns back?
He
Yep.
just got
He's
back
coming
like
back.
last
He's
game.
healthy.
Yeah, I think that's going 7 games, bro. But I'm gonna take. Is Nurk back
Nurk's been
or
playing.
he's been playing?
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough one, bro.
Them 2 rebounding machines down there, Gobert and Nurkic.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gobert
Abe's got
Nurkic. I'm gonna
Phoenix and
take.
7.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Suns. But that's gonna be close. That's gonna be very close.
All right, Josh, who you got? Phoenix, Minnesota Timberwolves.
I'm going to say also the Suns.
Mm-hmm. How many games?
4-2.
6 games. I like it. I like it.
Suns 4-2. Josh,
Mm-hmm.
Abe, 7 games. Suns
Meech.
Hey,
3. I'm
what you
just
writing
writing
this
it down.
down for, man?
That
I'm
way we
just
can go
writing.
back and say who was right, who was
I'm
wrong.
keeping receipts.
Oh.
I got
Actually,
me.
hold on.
Nope.
I'm doubling back.
Not spinning the block.
I'm spinning the block, bro. I gotta give this Minnesota team more credit. And KD hasn't really been that. He's he's still KD, but like it's just
KD was
something
averaging 27 points a game, by the way.
it's something about this Suns team that just isn't cutting it. It's not getting them over that hump. And so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go with the Timberwolves because I think they're better. I think they're better. Yep, I'm gonna go with the Timberwolves. It's still gonna be 7 games. I think they're a better rebounding team. I think they're a better defensive team.
I think they're number one. I think.
Yeah.
And we gotta remember the Timberwolves were like in that 1 seed. They was holding that 1 seed for a while earlier in the season too. So I'm gonna take the Timberwolves.
Okay.
Sorry
So
about
you
that.
switching?
Revised edition.
Okay. Josh, you
Revised.
wanna?
I'm sticking. I'm
Okay.
sticking to
Okay, gotcha.
the Suns.
All
4
right.
and 2.
I got Minnesota for 6 games.
Oh,
The Suns have no bench.
That's fact.
that's
That's
true.
one.
That's very
And
true.
they're gonna be dog shit tired. They got a Bradley Bill's not that old, but his body is old. Like
Yes.
through all the shit he been through.
Yes.
KD is gonna have to do a lot. And Devin Booker is just gonna have to just be book and hoop. But the Timberwolves can counter all of that with Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert stopping shit at the rim. Carl Towns is back, who plays positionless, damn near. Mike Conley, who's old as hell, but that nigga's still fresh. And then the X factor of this entire series is Nas
Nazir
Reed.
Reed. Yep.
He comes off
Interesting.
the bench.
Don't forget
And
Kyle Anderson either.
Kyle
Slow
Anderson,
mo,
yeah.
they got slow mo for sure. They got a better bench,
Damn, not
just
slow-mo.
hands down.
That's crazy.
They got slow mo and Nas Reed, and Nas Reed is the X factor. He's gonna torch them. So I got Minnesota at 6.
All right. What about you, Davey?
If I'm gonna be honest with you, this one's gonna be tough, and I think it's gonna be based off of Minnesota's style of play. Like Meech said, I think if they play a more up tempo game, it's going to work in their favor. If they don't, Karl Anthony Towns, Nas Reed, whoever is not guarding Kevin Durant, and they don't understand that. Like playing when Karl Anthony Towns has to come out there and guard the 4 or whoever he decides to guard, there's so many problems. Like you can't double team Nurkic with Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns and try to hide him defensively. That's not going to work. It's going to work. It's going to depend upon matchups. Granted, like y'all said, Phoenix doesn't have the depth. So I think it's going to come down to how the Phoenix Suns pace out KD's minutes because they're going to need him out there to stretch the floor because they have nobody that can come into the game and give them, the 3-point shooting, scoring production that Kevin Durant can. It'll kind of get stagnant if they take KD out for long periods of time because having that threat of Kevin Durant and Karl Anthony Towns having to guard him, Slow-Mo's not guarding him. Maybe Jaden Daniels, and I don't even know if he's playing right now or if he's healthy. I think he is playing.
No, he's playing. Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be another thing. But then who's gonna guard who when it comes to? I think Anthony Edwards is gonna be guarding Devin Booker the whole time. So it's really gonna be dependent upon who's guarding Bill, who's guarding KD.
Yeah.
But if I had to just go off my mentals as far as just like a basketball player and watcher, I would go Phoenix in 6. Based off of, like I said, just off of the scoring ability. Minnesota doesn't have the ability to score as much as Phoenix does, and I think that's going to be a problem for Minnesota with, again, the matchups with Kevin Durant and things of that nature and rotating. I think that's going to be an issue for them for sure. But yeah, I would like to say that, but again, it's really this one is really going to come down to coaching more so than personnel.
Yeah.
So it can go either way on that.
It's gonna be tough because Minnesota incorporating Karl Towns could go good or it could go bad. He's been out a long time, and they've been kind of gelling without him, and so throwing him in there, I don't really believe in Karl Towns. He always folds in the playoffs, but everybody else seemed to have kind of found, their role and they're sticking with it.
Right. They don't really have to
Nas.
rely on Karl Towns as much as
Exactly.
they did.
Yeah, true.
Exactly. You will
Very
forget
true.
that. I mean, most people forgot that he wasn't playing. We just looked at this Timberwolves team as that's their squad, and you're
Yep.
like, oh yeah, they do have Cat. So he's no longer. This is no longer his team. I think we all can agree to that. This is, um,
Anthony Edwards
Edwards
for
Ant
sure.
Man's team. Yeah.
So next, and last but not least in the West, we worked our way from the outside in. We're finally at the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Dallas Mavericks. We have Kawhi, Paul George, James Harden versus Luca and Kyrie Irving. I'm gonna start this one with Meech. Talk to me, brother.
Yeah, the hater in me wants the Clippers to lose because I hate the Clippers. But just basketball IQ. I'm taking. I'm gonna take Dallas in 7, just because Luca has hit their number. He dominates the Clippers every time he plays them. Now the Clippers win historically; they beat Luca, but he got Kyrie this year. And they have bigs with Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington. Um, I think that they have a better. If this was last year and it was just Luca, I would have said Clippers reluctantly in 5 or whatever. But they have a lot of help. Kyrie can go nuts. Luca could go nuts. They got lob threats. Um, and still, I don't know how. I know Kawhi's been out for the last few games, but I think that's just. I think that was just kind of precaution. They knew they were going to end up the 4 or 5 seed no matter what. They had that locked in.
Mm.
But X Factor is going to be Russell Westbrook, coming off the bench.
The best off the bench player in the NBA, apparently,
Arguably,
according to
uh,
him.
yeah, it's arguable. Numbers don't say it, but I
I
think
mean, of
talent
course, I feel like,
wise,
of course, like how you make a statement like that and you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's just because, like, look at your squad and look how you're playing.
he's
Of course, you're gonna be the
yeah.
best bench player off on in the NBA.
That's how they used to do the when the Clippers had Lou Will, right? And everybody used to
Jamal
say, "Oh,
Crawford.
they're the deepest roster." Well, it's because
Mm,
they staggered their
right.
best players. They didn't
Yep.
start all of their best players. If all of their best players, I mean, they were starting like fucking who did they have in their start lineup? DeAndre
Shit.
Jordan and fucking JJ Redick and shit like that. So
Mhm.
those are bench players.
Yeah,
Jamal
and they
Crawford
still
or Lou
had.
Will should have.
Yeah, they had Jamal Crawford, Matt Barnes, all them niggas coming off the bench.
Yeah, yeah. Paul Pierce was there at one point.
Yeah.
Facts.
Josh
Yeah.
Smith came. Lance Stevenson was there. They had a,
They don't love you like that.
yeah. But I got Dallas in 7. I wouldn't be surprised if Clippers decide to turn it on. They got that robot over there who he just might decide to activate. So playoff P, James Harden can still be James Harden at given times. He's more facilitator at this point for them. But Westbrook is going to be the X factor.
Okay, Josh, talk to me. Who you got? I know Luca's your boy.
Yep.
So who you?
And I'm gonna have to go with the Clippers, unfortunately.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna have to go
That's a
with the
surprise.
I mean, I'd be happy if it is Dallas because I really feel like this Dallas team is now on a roll with the chemistry, with the lobs they're giving each other. Like the playmaking is amazing to watch. Definitely between Luca and Kyrie. But I mean, the Clippers got a stacked team, bro. Like, I mean, they got people that can handle the paint. Dallas really don't have anybody like that. What's Bo's name? Dwight something or
Dwight
Dwight
Powell,
Powell.
yeah, Powell. Like nah, he
Maxi
no
Kleber, and
right, not
Derek Lively.
happening. And then that rookie
Yeah.
Lively, right, not working that well. So it's gonna be a lot of work for Luca and Kyrie, uh, and it's just they're gonna get tired. They're gonna get tired, and but I say Lakers. I think it's gonna go to 6 games. I'd say 4-2.
So you got
Clippers.
Clippers in 6.
I got Clippers in 6.
Okay. Hey, Blinko, tell me who you got. Dallas, Clippers. How many games?
Man, that one is pretty tough for me too. I feel like that one's close. Going to be close, just like
That's gonna be the
Minnesota and
more
Phoenix.
entertaining series out of all those.
Facts,
Yeah, that's gonna
First
be
facts,
round.
crazy,
facts.
bro.
I'm watching every
It's
single
gonna be a
game.
high pace, high scoring game.
Hmm.
But like, and the Mavericks are playing so well, bro. Like, but just like Meat said, like Kawhi could turn it on and just go Terminator mode on him. And once he's in that mode, like everything else just flows better with James Harden,
Hmm.
Paul George, Russell Westbrook come in doing his all his triple double shit in 20, 30 minutes. Like,
Mm-hmm.
um, I'm going to take the Clippers in. I'm gonna say 4-2 Clippers.
Yep, and I'm gonna agree with that. I think we get so caught up in highlight culture when it comes to basketball. That's all we ever see for the most part, outside of Wembenyama this year, who brought back defensive plays.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're showing all 9 of his blocks and shit like that. But I think people really underestimate and devalue the defensive side of basketball. And when it comes to defense, the Clippers have 2 of some of the best to ever do it, and Paul George and Kawhi. And we don't know anybody from Dallas that play defense. We don't got one nigga we can
No,
point at and say he play defense. He gonna lock
facts.
shit up.
Dante Exum, but he's been in and out the lineup. And then what's his name?
Derrick
Jones,
Jones Jr.
Derrick
He'll
Jones
block. He'll
Jr.
block a shot here and there. You know what I'm saying. But to lock somebody down,
Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
say
you know what I'm
don't.
saying. And it's different between. Like I still feel like niggas could go get a 35 ball on either one of them. You know
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
right.
saying. So, but I think limiting Luca to 32, Kyrie to 26, 27, whatever, and making
Mm-hmm.
everybody else beat you is
Yeah.
gonna be the whole mode for the Clippers. So I'm gonna pick the Clippers in 6. Yeah,
Oh,
4-2.
I
Go
was
ahead.
gonna say. I said my X factor for the Clippers was Russell. My X factor for Dallas is Tim Hardaway Jr. He's been ass this year.
Mm, yeah.
So this is going to be a series where he has to average like 15 for the series, 15, 16 for the series. He
Mm-hmm.
has to be that relief.
Yeah.
When Luca or Kyrie is either out or struggling, Tim Hardaway Jr. is literally the only other person that you should be able to give him the ball and make him and he get you a bucket.
Mm,
Hmm.
Like that's why he's still on on their team. He don't defend,
yeah.
like you said. There is no players that you can go to and say, we're putting him on Kawhi because he's going to do a great job on him. All those niggas that they got are still likely to get 30 pieced. So they have to outscore the Clippers. That's the only way they're going to win.
All
Yeah.
right.
That's a good point.
Now we're gonna go to the Eastern Conference. I'm gonna try to somewhat speed it up because I know we all had kind of different ones when it came to who was gonna win certain games in the East.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
with so can I ask this? Do y'all believe that Chicago or Atlanta is gonna make the playoffs? Do anybody here think they're gonna make it over Miami and Philly?
No.
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 Okay, cool. So we're all in agreement there. So I'm gonna start with this one. If Miami were to, or no, if Miami were to beat Philly, and we say we got a Philly Boston series round
Mm-hmm.
one,
Oh, come on,
That's
bro.
tough.
right? So if we have a Philly Boston series round one, Jason
Mm-hmm.
Tatum, Jalen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis, Abe's cousin, and Drew Holiday. Abe
Who's
cousin,
Derek White?
yeah, nigga.
I'm dead as fuck.
If that nigga Derek still had a whole hairline, he'd look like you.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, bro. If he had the
That's
good
funny.
hairline,
Hey,
I'm not.
Derek White is cold,
He's a
man.
bucket. He's a bucket for sure.
Just got a
So
contract extension.
for sure,
That's
Andrew
all.
Or
Holiday.
Drew Holiday did. Derek
Yeah, I
White
was gonna
is
say
next.
Drew
He's about
Holiday.
to get one.
I don't know where they getting this money from. Them white folks love them some Boston Celtics, but
Man.
So we have Philly Boston round one. Obviously, Philly has home court advantage. Abe, or no, actually, guys, we have a guy that lives in Philly here. How
Yeah, start
silly,
with that.
silly me, Josh. Say your boys play the Boston Celtics first round. Well, how many games and who wins?
We losing 2-4, bro.
Damn.
Damn.
We losing, bro. Every time, every year we go against Boston, we get our ass bust. Bro, like it happens, bro. It's
No
just a
diddy.
sheer fact, bro.
No
And
diddy.
like
No diddy.
we get nervous. Like I have, like in my group chat, bro. We're all Philly fans, right? We get scared every year when we go against Boston because we can't beat these niggas. For some reason, Boston did some voodoo and they sent it over here, and we just can't beat them. Like even when we have a healthy Embiid, even when we got a James Harden, even when we got a Ben Simmons that plays ball and gets 12, 12, and 25, we can't freaking we can't get a win. Like it's just we can't get past the second round of the playoffs. But maybe I'll change it a little bit. We'll lose 3-4. We'll go to game 7.
Wow.
Okay.
We'll lose 3-4.
Okay.
But like but prove me wrong, Philly. Please. Prove me wrong, Tobias Harris. Prove me wrong, Nick Nurse. Turn up, Tyrese Maxey. Please, for the love of God. I would love to see Boston just go home one season early in the playoffs. That would make me so happy. That might be close enough for me to see the Eagles win another Super Bowl. That's how happy I would be. But that's what I gotta say.
Okay. Abe, talk to me. Who you got? Philly, Boston, round 1.
I would, as a bat, I would like to see Philly win, but I just feel like the Celtics can play so many different type of ways. Like they could play fast, they could play slow, they could outshoot them. I feel like they beat Philly on every part of the board. And then Philly, I mean, like they're best when they're playing slow. Like when Joel Embiid got the ball in their hands. Pause. But like, I just don't see. I don't see like unless Joel just goes crazy.
He'll
Like he
have
gotta
to go
go.
crazy, bro.
He has to go like crazy.
He'll have to dominate Porzingis like he's his freaking stepson, bro.
Yeah, he'll have to go crazy. So I'm gonna say Celtics 4-2.
Okay. Meech, talk to me.
I got Celtics 4-1.
Damn.
I think Joel Embiid not being healthy is the only reason. I mean, I think that is the only reason why it doesn't go to 7. I think the longer the series goes, the more likelihood that the Sixers are going to evaluate Joel Embiid and decide to shut him down for the series to save his career, to not impact any more serious injury than the ACL. Was it a sprain or tear? Or MCL?
MCL strain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Boston, they just got too much. They've been the most dominant team in the NBA all year. I don't see them having any problems with the Sixers, what they hurt Joel Embiid.
Okay. I'm gonna agree, but silver lining, if it depends on how tough of a nigga Joel Embiid is gonna be, right? Because he's gonna have to damn near push himself to the brink of injury again with how hard and how many minutes he's gonna have to play.
Exactly.
Because he can whoop the shit out of Porzingis, right?
Oh yeah.
Whoop the shit out of him all day, every day. They're gonna have to try to figure out ways to double team him, and I think that's what he's gonna have to do for the most part is dominate in the paint so much so that Jason Tatum has to help, and it opens up a shooter for you. Sadly, if Jason Tatum's coming to help, the person you're leaving open is Tobias Harris, and that nigga is Tobias Harris. So, so I'm gonna just go ahead and say Celtics
He'll
in
get you
6.
12.
Right, he'll get you 12, good 12, solid 12, free throws included, not so separately. You feel me? So I'm gonna say Celtics in 6. Let me go ahead now. Let's go around really quick. Miami ends up in the 8th seed. Boston, Miami, round 1. Meech.
Boston still.
Boston, how many games?
I got them in 6 just because Miami plays. They'll give them a better fight than Philly, but I still got Boston beating whoever they play against 4-1 or 4-2.
Okay. Abe, talk to me.
Um, yeah, I still feel like the Celtics just they're like they can play so many different type of way, and the Heat are like they remind me of like that Grizzlies team with Zebo and all them like that the Grindhouse. That's what they remind me
Grindhouse.
of.
Yep.
Yeah, and I just don't see them having enough offensive power to to stick with the Celtics
For sure.
unless they get hot. So I'm taking the Celtics 4-2.
Okay. Josh, talk to me.
I mean, yeah, ever since Celtics added Porzingis, it just made them a bigger threat, and so I'm also have to go with the Celtics. I'm gonna say 4-1.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Celtics 4-2 on that one. And I must just say, I mean, it is what it is. I always say you're not winning a championship with an undersized center, because by the time you get
Right.
to the playoffs, unless you got a top three
Has to
guy
be
in the
Draymond.
league or Hall, yeah, or
Sure.
Draymond, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you're not, but and that's the thing. Like we talked about, you got two all-time greats on your team. You had
Exactly.
to have Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Yep.
Sabonis, you're not winning with De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk. You're not winning the ring. Bam, you're not winning with Jimmy Butler and the Funky Bunch, with Tyler Hero, and
Is it
whoever
just me
else.
or do
Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Butler? I don't. He had like an average ass season. Like I think dude averaged like
I mean, yeah,
18 points.
he's playoff Jimmy. He'll
Yeah,
he'll
that
drop 25 a game
We're gonna see,
when
man.
it's
I think I think
playoff
something is
time.
up. I think something is up in Miami with Jimmy Butler. I think they've been hiding him.
Yeah, I think he was coasting all year that way when it comes to playoff time. Because even
Hmm.
if like when me and Meech do like prize picks and shit like that and different things like that, so it's like Jimmy Butler, he's getting 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He might get 18 points. You know what I'm saying? He's just moving the ball.
Take the under on that nigga.
Yeah, I take the under on points on him every time because I feel like he's one coasting, but two he's also getting these other guys the ball, so that way they're used to scoring whenever it comes time playoff time. So it's like I can give you this ball and not have to stress about shooting 35 shots because I haven't shot
Mm,
35 shots all year. Yes, I can
right,
go. I can get us to the free throw line. I can get us 30 points, but you niggas at some point are gonna have to hit a shot for me. I
right.
can't do it
I
all.
mean, there are 7 people on the team that average double digits.
So
So that's a good point that you said. Because like Jimmy only scoring the ball 10 times a game, like that's a little sketchy. Like you said, it's weird. Um, when
Yeah.
he can easily have 25, 27 points a game. Like you're telling me Jamal Murray can get 27 points a game, but Jimmy Butler can't with
Right.
this squad.
Yeah.
and the
Like
Celtics swept
he's
the
saving
Heat in the
himself. He
season.
saved himself for and like DJ said, giving the other guys the ball and knowing how to score, but he's saving himself for playoffs.
For sure. So yes, the Celtics swept the Heat in the season series. Won the first game by 8, won the second game by 33, and won the last game by 4. So yeah, that's
33.
that. Yeah, the second game they beat them by 33. So now we get to a
Yeah.
more interesting spot. The New York Knicks, and we'll go versus Philly this time.
Yeah.
New York Knicks versus Philly. Abe, talk to me. Who do you got in that series?
Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Baby. So
Yep.
you got the New York Knicks, obviously missing Julius Randle. Mitchell Robinson's just coming back off of injury. OG Anunoby just coming back off injury. Versus Joel Embiid coming off an injury. What you got? Who wins how many games?
It's the Knicks versus who?
Knicks versus the Sixers.
Oh, I'm taking the Knicks all day, man. I'm
Shit.
4-0.
4-0?
Yep.
Oh, this nigga.
He said
He's a he's a fake
I'm taking
Knicks
the
fan
Knicks.
somehow.
Why?
Oh,
Hey, man. Come
Bro,
on,
he
man. Let me.
that's
Okay. No, let me.
crazy.
Not 4-0. 4-2.
okay. Okay.
Write that down,
Nobody.
Meech. Write that down.
Nobody. Yeah, go ahead and write
I
that
ain't gonna
down.
write no shit like that down.
You don't think the Knicks are going to beat the Sixers in the series,
No, I don't like that you're a fake Knicks fan all of a sudden.
bro? Meech, I've been liking the Sixers. Come on, man. You know this.
The Knicks.
See, he
Or
don't
the
even know.
Knicks. The
See,
Knicks.
Look, he
My
don't
fault.
even know.
The Knicks. My fault. I've been a Knicks fan for a long
So,
time.
you were a Blazers fan,
Yeah, I'm not a Blazers fan anymore.
and now you're a Knicks fan.
So he's riding the coattails. I see.
Gotcha.
No,
I bet.
Meech is he playing with y'all. He knows I've been a Knicks fan for a while now.
Hey, all I
Um,
know is you weren't talking about the
hey
Knicks
man,
before
let me.
Jalen
Can I
Brunson
say
got
what
there.
I was gonna
Go ahead, go ahead,
Damn,
bro. Go ahead,
damn.
cook, Abe.
So it's you're asking about the Knicks and the Sixers, right?
Yes, how many games?
It's gonna be 4-2.
Okay.
I feel like the Knicks are playing real well. They got bodies to throw at Joel Embiid. They got Jericho Sims to throw at Joel. They got Isaiah Hartenstein or whatever
Hartenstein.
Hardenstein. They got Mitchell Robinson who is back, like you said. Uh, Julius Randle is hurt, so we can't use him. You got the Villanova boys. You got the white boy with the red hair. I forgot his name.
Dante
DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo.
Yeah, you got
DiVincenzo.
him. You got Josh Hart, and then you got my boy Jalen Brunson. He's a dog. He does everything. He's gonna lead them to victory. He just go hard, bro. He just got heart, the heart of a lion. And then you got another sleeper. He's kind of an X factor. You got two X factors, and this you only know this if you really been watching New York basketball. I think his name is
McBride.
McBride. Is a dog. People gonna put some respect on his name in this playoffs. I think he's gonna play well for what they need him to do.
And OG
And then
Anunoby.
in OG and Anobi. I think they got a solid team across the board, and the Sixers do too. But everything relies off of Joel Embiid, and like I said, if they got all them bodies to throw at Joel, they can have two niggas foul out. Joel gonna be tired as a bitch. What are they gonna do?
I'm
Call in
imagine that.
Paul Reed.
He said Paul Reed. All right. So now
All right,
the
but
Philly guy. Go ahead, cook, Josh.
here, bro. All right, you talking about McBride, bro? The nigga that averages 8 points a game. He averages 19 minutes. No one's worried about McBride, bro. He ain't gonna turn up. He gonna keep his ass on the bench. He's probably gonna get some. He probably gonna get some minutes when we beat him by 20. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be Sixers all day 4-1.
4-1.
4-1.
Oh, buddy.
4-1. We locking down Brunson, and then they ain't got nothing else to do.
Who's locking down Brunson on? Who's going to lock down Brunson?
Bro, we Tyrese, bro. Tyrese gonna lock him down.
Okay.
He gonna lock him down. He gonna give him the defense. All Diddy. No, I'm fucking with you. And I mean, and the big thing is Julius Randle ain't in the game. And I think that's where the biggest Achilles heel is with the squad. Because if Julius Randle was in, I would say it could be a 4-2, maybe even go damn near to the seventh,
Right.
to a game 7. But I'm seeing the rock Evan. Oh man, it's just crazy. DiVincenzo averages 15 points a game, and then everyone else is not averaging over 15. So it's pretty sad. And Alex, and you said Michael Robinson's coming back. So I mean, he could put up some numbers here and there, but he's not getting the boards. So yeah, Philly all day, bro.
All right,
Sorry,
Meech.
Knicks fans.
I'll take Philly in 6.
He's
I'll take Philly in 6.
being petty, bro.
Tom Thibodeau is gonna play Brunson 55
Meech
minutes a
has
game.
Meech has a vendetta.
Exactly.
Bro, Meech has a vendetta against Tom Thibodeau. So
I ain't got no
whatever,
vendetta against no Tom Thibodeau.
you just don't like his coaching, and it's
I,
okay.
I don't
Bro.
think that he manages rotations well. He ruined Derrick Rose's career. He's gonna do the same thing to Brunson. He loves them niggas that play hard as fuck. That way he don't gotta
Yup.
take them out. And Brunson's gonna play 55 minutes a game in a 48-minute game. They have no answer for Joel Embiid. This matchup is better than the Miami Heat matchup because the Knicks, they have Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson.
And Jericho Sims.
And Jericho Sims, he doesn't even play, bro. He plays like
He
5 minutes a
does.
game.
He does play sometimes.
He does.
Okay. Well, my eyes will. If I'm Joel Embiid and they putting Jericho Sims on me, my eyes are lighting up. I'm getting happy. Like, okay, I'm
Once
about
that
to
nigga
eat.
get to once that nigga get to clotheslining you out the air like how you did that one kid in that
Hey,
tournament
bro,
game.
bro, he's just making stuff up, y'all. I'm a very diplomatic player in real life. But
I'm not.
I got Philly 4-2.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Knicks versus Philly. Joel gonna be like Drake and tell him for the drop and give him 50. Drop and give him 50 for 5 games straight. Knicks is not touching Joel Embiid. And to be honest, they gonna have a hard time just keeping up with Tyrese Maxey as it is because Jalen Brunson is undersized, can't guard him. Dante DiVincenzo ain't played it defense since the nigga been in the league. OG Anunoby is gonna be your best bet, but other than that, if you put OG Anunoby on Tyrese Maxey, everybody else on the court is undersized guarding Tobias Harris or
They
guarding
probably
whoever
gonna put
Buddy
Josh
Hield.
Hart on Tyrese Maxey.
That'll
Too
be their best
slow.
bet. He don't have the he might have the stamina because that nigga just do so
Yeah,
much. That nigga like a baby Russell Westbrook, but don't do what
Yeah.
Russ do exactly. You know what I'm saying? As far as just rebounding, passing the ball, get you 10 points. But when it comes
too
to
slow.
just speed, Tyrese Maxey is a fucking bullet, and I don't need not
Right.
even a regular bullet, like a photon bullet. That nigga's a beam. If you ever, yeah, he's just not keeping up with him. So I'm gonna go 4-2 Philly. Now we're gonna reverse it one last time when it comes to Miami. Miami versus the New York Knicks. Meech, talk to me on that.
I got Miami beating the Knicks. I think that'll be a better matchup for Miami,
Yeah.
just because they don't have any bigs. So it's a better matchup for them. Miami plays small. They essentially play small. I just think they can. I'm not sure if Terry Rozier is going to be back, but I think they could just match up with them much better. So I think that goes to 7 though.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Abe, talk to me. You're New York Knicks.
Um, that one
Copy.
goes. That one goes the distance for me. Like they do match up. They have the similar styles. But I'm gonna still stick with the Knicks in 7.
All right.
Still stick with the Knicks in 7.
Okay, Josh.
I'm going with playoff Jimmy. It's gonna be the Heat in 7.
Heat and 7. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Heat. I'm gonna go Heat in 6 just
Damn.
because OG Anunobi is going to have a long, sleepless nights going against Jimmy Butler. It is not going to look pretty for that man whatsoever. He gonna be dirt ass tired because Jimmy is relentless in the playoffs. We know how that gets,
Yep.
and that nigga, it's like punching a wall for like 10 days straight, and that shit ain't moving. That shit is just exhausting, and you're not gonna do anything with that. That's just my
Yep.
opinion. But we'll move on to probably one of the more interesting ones, right? And it's not that interesting because it fucking blows your mind. But the Indiana Pacers, who went undefeated against the Milwaukee Bucks, who have Dame Dollar, Chris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Brooke Lopez, Bobby Portis, Patrick Beverly, what would most people would consider a loaded roster, right?
Yeah.
So at number
For
3
sure.
and number 6, Josh, I want to hear your prediction first. Who do you have? Indiana, Milwaukee.
I got Milwaukee for sure. Um,
Okay.
got them 4-2.
Ooh.
We're gonna get Dame time,
Okay.
and we also need to have Doc not say a word and to not coach.
Okay.
We
Okay.
need the players to play like they were playing before even Doc put on a Milwaukee Bucks uniform. And I think they'll be cool.
Okay. Abe, talk to me.
Yeah.
Um, I don't believe. Well, like I know the Pacers played well this regular season. Um, I just don't believe. I don't believe in the Pacers like that. Like I know Tyrese Halliburton is a great player, but outside of Tyrese, like what else you got? I mean, you got Miles Turner. Miles Turner's a great, great postman. Um, but you can't count out Dame. You can't count out, you know, you can't count out Giannis.
Nope.
Pat is a dog. You got Bobby. You got championship caliber team. Like I'm going with the Bucks. 4-1.
Okay.
4-1. Jesus
Wow.
Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I think Giannis is finally gonna wake up and do his job. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he lets Miles Turner and Pascal Siakam whoop his ass.
No.
It's gonna be a different Giannis, like the Giannis we saw in Game 6 versus the Phoenix Suns, where he dropped that 50 ball if he has to.
Right.
Obviously, you have Damian Lillard, things like that. But I think when it push comes to shove, Giannis has that Kobe, Russell Westbrook mentality of
Mm-hmm.
like, if you niggas ain't gonna get it done, or if you just can't hit shots today, the easiest way to get a bucket is to just throw that bitch in the rim. So that's what we're
Yep.
doing. We're dunking. I'm gonna go 18 for 29, and I'm just dunking shit left and right. So uh, we'll try to get Meech back whenever he can. I don't know what happened. I guess
Am
he
I?
disconnected real quick. But
Oh, I
uh,
still hear him.
Am I
oh
not?
shit, I
Yeah.
do not see
I
Meech
don't see him or hear him on my screen.
at all. He might have to leave and come back.
Let me leave and
Meech, I
come
don't
back.
know if you can hear me. Boop boop. Might want to leave and join
Can you
back.
hear him, Meech?
Yeah, I don't hear him or see him.
I see his name in here.
There we go.
There he
There
is.
he is. Whew. All right. You nigga, you scared the shit out of me.
I'm not sure why, but yeah, I got Milwaukee
Oh
beating
shit.
Philly or Indiana. I don't think it'll be easy, but I think they beat them off of
Mhm.
talent alone.
Hmm
They're not going to beat them by coaching. Doc
Right.
Rivers
No.
is an overrated coach. I've been saying it for years.
Should have stayed an
Uh,
announcer.
I've been saying it for 24 years, 25 years actually. When he beat us in '08, he's overrated. I think Milwaukee beats them because of Dame and Giannis. So this is the playoffs. The Pacers haven't been here. Tyrese Halliburton is great. Buddy Hield is cool. Um,
He's with Philly now.
oh yeah, he did get traded. Shit, who did they get for Buddy Hield?
I have no idea. If I'm being quite honest with you, I know they have Benedict Mathurin, they have Pascal Siakam, Miles
Pascal.
Turner.
That's right.
Matherin is
Pascal.
out for the season, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Milwaukee beats them off of pure experience from Dame and Giannis. So that's
Yeah.
what I got.
And last but not least, fellas, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers with Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen versus the young Orlando Magic, spearheaded by Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner, Jalen Suggs, shoot, guys
Micah
like
Isaac.
that. Yep. Mega Isaac, all them niggas. Cole
Mega
Anthony.
Isaac.
Cole
I'm dead as
Anthony.
fuck.
I don't know how this team did it. I don't. I really don't. But they're here now. I don't know. I mean, I think part of it is obviously due to Tyrese Halliburton going down and Joel Embiid going down. They could have easily been in the play-in, but hey, some people benefit off injuries, and they're one of them. But with that being stated,
I mean, they also kind of had an easy, there's few weeks of games. Very easy for them.
that definitely helps. With that being said, Meech.
Yeah, Josh is right. They had the last few weeks of easy games, but that's because they started out the season really strong, like kind of surprising us and winning their
Mm-hmm.
games at the beginning of the season. Because they were like up there 2-3 seed for a while at the top of the season. So they played their schedule. They won. They lose to the Cavaliers in the series only because experience. I think the Cavs have more depth than them. They are great, and I think they're going to be a good team next year. I think they're missing a piece, a very savvy vet, to kind of bring it in for them. But I think I take the Cavs in 6. Donovan
Okay.
Mitchell is back. Garland is back.
It's always weird to me outside of like the LeBron and Miami how hard it is for the
Hmm.
Florida teams to get players down there like Orlando and Miami. Like, you know what I'm saying? After LeBron left and all that, like you don't see many people rushing to go to Miami.
Right.
But Josh, talk to me. Who do you got?
Cavs,
How many games?
bring out the brooms.
Oh,
They sweeping
oh,
these niggas.
4-0.
4-0.
Woo.
4-0 because,
Woo. Kid.
like we said, Donovan Mitchell's coming back. He averages 28 a game, so he's going to probably throw up a 40 ball in one of those games. Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen are going to be hard opponents to try to get a rebound off of.
Mm-hmm.
They both tower like damn near 7 feet. The wingspan of both of these players is incredible. So, I mean, they got one up on Orlando in that. And Darius Garland's going to really try to prove himself in this series that he is he is one of those guys that he can be relied on. He's going to show up. Max Strauss Strauss the same thing. He's going to really try to play his game, shoot the ball. Because if they can average what they're averaging now in this 4 series, they're gonna beat the brakes off of Orlando easy.
Okay. Abe Linko, Ryan in the Cinco. Tell me what you got. How many games, brother?
I mean, I'm gonna go on the edge here. I'm gonna go with I do believe the Cavs are a strong team. With Donovan Mitchell spearheading the way. Mobley is nice. Also, Jared Allen is nice. Darius Garland is a hell of a talent. Just kind of inconsistent and young for my liking. Strus is a proven shooter, so I respect what he does. Um, and then they got Levert coming off the bench. Okoro, who is a great defender. Like they got a nice team. But I'm gonna go on the edge, and I'm gonna go with the Magic, bro. I'm gonna go with the Magic in 7 games, and the reason I'm gonna go with the Magic is because, like, I feel like they have an edge athletic wise across the board. Like they have hella athletes. Bankero is cooking Jared Allen or Mobley. Like he's bringing them on the perimeter, taking them to the island, ISO, and he's making plays. He's a lot like LeBron. And then you got Cole Anthony. He can knock the long ball down. You got the other light skinned dude from Gonzaga. I forgot his name.
Jalen Suggs?
Jalen Suggs. He can shoot the ball. Then you got a nice bench. Also, you got the left-handed Ozzy, the white dude who used to play with the Jazz. The Jazz.
Joe
Uh,
Ingles?
Joe Ingles, a nice veteran coming off the bench. He could make plays. He's got some veteran leadership. He could shoot the ball. You got how am I forgetting these players' names?
They do got
You ain't
Markel
locked
Fultz.
in.
Markel Fultz, bro. Markel Fultz is. I think he's one of the X factors if they give him the opportunity. I know he's been in and out of the lineup. You know what I mean? So I
Let's
think
bet
he's a
on that.
big. I think he's going to be an X factor. You got Wendell Carter, who's a hell of a big man down there. Like he's a deal to be reckoned with. So I'm taking the Magic in 7 games.
All right. How much?
Mitch. He said how
Okay,
much?
funds,
How much?
not enough funds.
They
Okay.
allocated. You gotta take the savings out of the check-ins, the check-ins out of the savings.
Cavs. That's it.
How many?
Yeah, it don't
Cavs.
matter. It don't really matter. Yeah. Yes.
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 Period.
Yes.
All right. Then obviously I'm going to be taking the Cavs as well. I think they win this series off of guard play alone. Jalen Suggs and Gary Harris. We're talking Donovan Mitchell and arguably the first or second shiftiest guard in the whole NBA in Darius Garland. I think that's going to be a tough matchup either way it goes. And Paolo Banchero on the season, I believe, has is shooting about 33% from three. So clog up the paint, make that nigga shoot you out the game. And, you know, other than that, you play straight up and down defense and have the other guy, whoever it is, Evan Mobley, come over on the help side and block the shot. Or Jared Allen come on back, help side and block the shot. But, yeah, I think that's really cut and dry on that one. But
Respect.
Well,
with
we'll
that
know
being
next
said,
week. Play tournament is over Wednesday, right?
it's over
Thursday?
Friday.
Okay, so we'll know the matchups for sure.
Right.
Playoffs start Saturday.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll have game ones in the book for next week.
Jeez Louise.
All right. So with that being said, thank you, Josh. Thank you, Meech. Thank you to our special guest, Abe. Hopefully he'll be able to come through with us during this playoff journey as we get into the best time of the NBA basketball year. This shit is like Christmas to me for real. But with that being said, this is another episode of the From the Jump podcast, and we out.
Peace.
Peace.